Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ranjit Kolkar and today I thought I will introduce how to get the GitHub Copilot and also the Cloud platform. So there are very good models coming up from the Cloud platform to build a full-fledged application just through a few prompts. I'm going to talk about how to set up a prompt, how to set up this entire ecosystem to get it done. First, you must have an GitHub account. So in the GitHub account, you must have education benefits to get the free uh, models from the Cloud AI or any other AI models which are giving you free in the GitHub Copilot educational benefits. So for that, you must log into the GitHub account, and if you go to the settings of your GitHub account, so you would be seeing this billing and licensing. Once you click on the billing and licensing at the end, you could see the educational benefits. So this educational benefits, first you have to start an application. There are some simple steps to follow up where you will be sharing the location of your university. So this is for educational benefits. So you have to be a student of an university or the faculty of an university to get the benefits of it. And not everybody gets the benefits. So it's a trial and error basis. Maybe GitHub Copilot is trying and rolling out this kind of benefits. So if you're lucky, you'll get an benefits from this. So you have to complete the start an application. So as I have already completed, so it is verified for me. But you have to begin a start an application through here. Even I got rejected, when I had submitted earlier, but I kept trying and I got it verified. Once the GitHub education benefits are verified, that means you are good to go to receive some of the AI models which could build uh, any kind of an development or an app or kind of an software that can be developed very easily. So this is about the GitHub Copilot that you must get it. So this is the first procedure. So you must add your educational account in the GitHub. After doing this, so what I have done is that I have installed Visual Studio Code. So this is the integrated development platform. So here we logged in with the same account where you had received the educational benefits. So you could see that I have already logged in with the GitHub account. So once you log in successfully, so at the right hand side, you could see the AI model is turned up here, and these are the some of the models that I have received through this account. So if you just log in with your normal account, maybe you won't see all of these models, but as it is an educational benefit account, so I had received the Claudia Haiku 4.5, Sonnet 4.6, which are the best in the market nowadays. However, there are some limits, the weekly limits, but that should be enough for education benefit level. Okay. So it's not that difficult. So only thing is that you have to get the educational benefit and just log into here. So now here you have to just prompt what you want. Okay. So as I have already consumed most of my weekly limit, so that's why it is giving me an error. But however, so now it is about the prompt engineering. The more specific question you ask, the better it will be for your softwares. So don't just ask, uh, give me a WhatsApp application. No, you should define your problem statement very specifically. Maybe you could tell, I want an interactive website and develop a chatbot for the application. And if you want to build a chatbot for the application, is it a general sense? Is it very specific to your website? So if it is very specific to website, then you should prompt about from where the data that model should receive. You have to give some of the links or the PDF or some data sets to get the accurate data. If you don't provide the very specific data, then definitely it will be a very generalized scenario. that you might not get it. So in a nutshell, the more specific prompt that you give it to the uh, any of the platform, so but this will build everything for you. For example, if you want to build, let's say, build an app for emotion recognition, use my laptop camera to recognize the emotion, take the test input, or take the uh, some of the very good data sets available and train yourself and give me the application in a website form. So if you could tell like this, then the model itself will think, it will build, it will train on the existing data set, then it's going to give you a very good interface where you can test the emotion recognition app. So this is just one example that I'm giving it to you. So that means it's about the prompt engineering nowadays. The more specific prompt you give, and not only the prompt, the number of times you want to ask the question, because the model is going to count, how many prompts that you have been asking. So it's always try to reduce your prompts, restrict your prompts, and get the more utilization through the prompts. So your prompts has to be very specific. So you just ask, some of the AI model. Let's say, for example, you go to the ChatGPT and ask the better prompt, because the ChatGPT would give you the better prompt for that, because the cloud is best in building the application, but the ChatGPT is the best in understanding or refining whatever the queries you have, right? So try to come up with the best prompt and try to feed that as an input to the cloud platform so that works well. Okay, so that's it from my side in this. So please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.